Hey guys, it's Wolfie back. This is part 2 of the Red Creek video. Uh, that's Riley, and that's Rosie, and that's Tumbling Creek. Now that you can see it up close, pretty good trout fishing. They're talking about taking this area and making it single hook only, strictly for fly fishing, which is pretty cool. I think they're going to start stocking it with some really good fish. At least that's the talk, so they can make more money. It already costs $10 a day to fish in this creek. But you know, that's a horse of another color. I've been in a lot of trouble for fishing it just because I like to fish. But anyway, that's Red Creek coming out across the way over there. And then right on up here, there goes Dale. And right on up here, about where the dogs are right now, we're going to come up on a place where we're to be standing in 3 different counties. It would be Washington, Smith, and Russell counties. And right over there at that little rock, it's standing by itself. And that's a little better shot of Red Creek. Right there. Dale can sit on that rock and have her butt in 3 different counties. No. But anyway, and then coming out of here is, it's called the Gorge, up through there. Many years ago, when I was a young man, I used to work for the Department of Conservation and Recreation, stocking fish in this creek. And what it used to be, coming out of this area, right back up in here, there used to be lines that came down the side of the mountain. And we'd put fish in buckets, and one guy would run below along the creek, and the other guy would be standing way up on the mountain up in here and put the fish on the bucket. The road up here, it just runs right out of sight up here, and they would run the fish down in those buckets, and they'd come to the creek, and another guy would catch them, take the bucket off, and throw the fish into the creek. And that was in 1980, well, right after I got out of the Army. I was in the Army for a little while in the MP Corps. And I don't want to hear no thank you for your service and all that kind of stuff, because they kicked my hind end out, because I didn't really, I wasn't real, I got in a lot of trouble. I didn't follow orders real well, and it's a long story. But anyway, for 2 years, 9 months, and 14 days, I was in the service of Uncle Sam. So I took the same oath that everybody has taken about defending the Constitution from all, you know, foreign and domestic, all that BS. And, you know, I don't know, man. I raised 3 boys, and I didn't want to see one of them go into service, because, you know, once they get a hold of you in there, I think they might mark some of us and follow us around, especially the ones that don't really buy into the, you know, to the usual narrative. But anyway, I took up enough of your time this evening. I just, you know, I hope God's blessing you, because He's really working in my life, and you know, I would have never done this kind of thing had I not felt, had I not thought that God wanted me to do something like this, because I ain't the kind of feller that I don't like too many eyes on me. But anyway, if this is what God wants me to do, then this is what I'll do, I reckon. But anyway, I hope that they all enjoyed this little tour of nature this evening. I'm just blessed enough to be raised in it. So, you know, I don't know. I just take it. I guess I kind of take it for granted that everybody don't live in the mountains like we do. And, you know, so anyway, God bless you, and y'all come down and see us sometime. We'll find something to eat and, you know, whatever. But y'all come on down and come back by and see us. And we thank you for all you do, for all your support. And I'm rambling on, so y'all pray for me, and I'll pray for y'all.
Peace.